reflecting on your experience, what is the biggest piece of advice you'd give the students preparing themselves to enter the financial advising profession?
I think read books about behavioral investing, behavioral psychology, and really understand people. So I spoke to a young lady 2 weeks ago. She's a certified financial planner, and she's looking to take her career to the next level. She's been like working at a registered investment advisory firm for 5 years, and she's got like 25 clients who are like mainly, she's their main point of contact, and she loves working on their financial plans. And she was saying to me, Josh, I sometimes get questions from them about like the markets or like about investment stuff and Sharpe ratios and all this stuff. And I can answer them, but I feel inadequate. So I'm thinking about getting my CFA to become a chartered financial analyst. And I said to her, I forget her name. We'll call her Mabel. I says to Mabel, I understand that you think attaining the CFA would make you more confident in those investment conversations, but why don't you focus on instead of trying to sound like you're a hedge fund manager, why don't you focus more on the human side of what you're doing? Because in the end, that's what the clients truly value the most. They don't expect you, their financial planner, to talk like Bill Ackman or David Einhorn. Like, that's not their expectation. They understand that that's not what you are. So I'm not saying don't get the CFA, but what if instead you concentrated on turning those 25 clients into referring clients and took your practice to 50 clients? And what if instead you spent your time reading more about humanity as opposed to markets? Because really what we do is a very human endeavor. And I'm going to tell you guys something that should make you all very hopeful, which is that anything that can be automated in our economy in the next 20 or 30 years will be automated. I know there was this big push like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, learn to code. The computers are going to do all the coding. That's backwards. That's backwards. The careers that are going to have value are the careers that emotionally solve problems for people. The careers where you can make someone feel something. In our case, security and confidence about the future, right? In the case of other people, artists, poets, screenwriters, podcasters, right? YouTube influencers. You can mock those people. Oh, they're not as smart as people who can code. No, but if you can build an audience and you can touch a lot of people, you will have value regardless of automation. Last time I checked, nobody's reading a book written by a computer. Nobody's listening to a podcast that's, AI, right? People want to be touched by people, like emotionally, spiritually, relationships. So those are the professions that have the most value in the autonomous future. And one of the things that we say about our business and in our industry, standardize the process, personalize the advice. We have 1,500 households as wealth management clients all over the country. We're managing $1.8 billion. We have standardized much of what we do day to day so that software is running it, right? On a trading operations, moving money, account opening, onboarding, all of that stuff. There's a lot of software involved. And that's the part that should be automated and will become more automated as time goes on, right? But then the relationship part is the part you can't automate. That's the personal, right? So standardize the process, personalize the advice. If you do that, you will build a very large scaled practice where clients are happy and you are capable of running it and managing it in a way that there aren't mistakes and problems and issues every day. So that's what we strive for as a firm. And that's the way that I would be thinking about preparing yourself for the future. Understand people and focus on how you can build relationships, personal relationships. That's going to be the key.
If you liked what you just heard, please like, comment, and share. MSUWMA, or Michigan State University Wealth Management Association, is a student organization part of the Eli Broad College of Business located in East Lansing, Michigan. Our mission is to inspire and educate the next generation of financial planners. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please check out our channel on all platforms such as Spotify and Apple Podcast. And check out our social media at MSUWMA and MSUWMA.com.